Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. The game has finally begun. We're done with the tutorial. Did you know we were in the tutorial still? I didn't know that. But if you missed the last few episodes, the truth has been revealed. And the full star map has in fact been opened. I kind of wish I could replace my prognosticators, but we're just going to have to get more of them. Isn't that a blast? Our entire team is wounded in some capacity, as you can see on the left side of the screen, but don't worry. They'll get over it soon. Probably. Today we'll begin with a bit of lore, because everyone wants to have a nice little chat about what the hell has just happened. Also, fun little fact, if we go over here to the research menu, we have more seeds. Look at that. To progress the quest, we need to research the Codex Toxicus. Why did you get so loud all of a sudden? Which requires one of each variant seed. Thank you for becoming quiet again. So, Vakir, 69. What do you have to say about going into a defunct Eldari craft world and ripping out a piece of its infinity circuit? I'm sure your insight here will be interesting.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander. And yet your presence is always here.
Really? The holomap flickers with countless incursions.
We have our work cut out for us.
Yes, the bloom has already spread its new tendrils to the farthest reaches of this sector. The Avatar of Cain spoke of a Morbis. What do you know of it?
Whatever it is, I believe it is dire.
That is still unclear, but perhaps it is some type of massive dispersal. A tipping point. The bloom will reach beyond any ability to contain it. And you believe your Codex Toxicus can stop this Morbus?
No. I believe that I can stop this Morbus.
The Codex is a tool to help us hunt down these Reapers, but it will be for you and your knights to destroy them. My brother Purifier distrusts you. Should I?
Trust me or not, I serve the Imperium, same as you.
I cannot tell you what to think. There are some within the Ordo who possess the power to alter thoughts. Sadly, I can only rely on logic and my own superior skills of observation to construct a convincing case to guide your decisions. You obfuscate. The question remains, can you be trusted?
My soul remains firm and always will.
You Astartes are designed to obey, to respect the chain of command. As an Inquisitor, I must always question the clues in the title. That does not mean I am any less loyal to the Golden Throne.
All right.
This Codex we encountered on Nusaria, it seems to know you. That was the Demon Prince of Nurgle that we stabbed.
Give me a moment to scry my own memories.
I have fought countless warp spawn in my career. This one, though, yes, he did name me personally, did he not? Inquisitor.
Hush.
Inquisitor Vakir.
I said silence.
Okay.
Yes, I have encountered that creature before.
Once, he was a mortal, a transhuman at any rate. He fought during the Great Heresy, a captain of the Death Guard. To warrant such a presence, this indeed is a mighty undertaking by the Plague God. So was she, like, going back through her thoughts like a VHS tape? Do you even remember VHS tapes, whoever's watching?
All right. I must return to work.
Oh.
Nurgle toils tirelessly against us.
I don't know where that came from. Hey, Dominus.
Using the Bionetic equation, I have already analyzed all possible outcomes of this exchange. But you may proceed.
Great. Dominus, have you seen the Inquisitor as of late? I was just in her room.
Since her return from the craft world, she has not left the Libris.
Ektar believes she conceals herself to mask the failure. And what do you believe, Dominus?
Emotional need for validation is for the unaugmented.
Failure or success, such sentiment is irrelevant. What I have determined is that the Inquisitor is a tenacious individual. Her seclusion is the most efficient way for her to process strategies against the bloom.
Proceed.
That's fair enough. So on the craft world, you spoke of Lord Drago with familiarity, our chapter lord who came to save us.
I have memory fragments of Kardor as a mere Justicar.
He is and remains a credit to you, who are yet unaugmented. You fought alongside him then?
I observed then that he was exceptional, even among the Grey Knights.
Long before he became Supreme Grand Master, Kaldor joined forces with the Edict against the heretic Prince Zarik, a self-proclaimed demon magus of the Dark Mechanicum, who had been spreading forbidden technology we conferred often in that campaign. And how would he have handled the bloom?
Kaldor was one for handling a threat personally, often eschewing his faithful brothers in defiance of logic.
But he was exceptional, touched by your Emperor. We are not so blessed and must use more traditional dogma to overcome this scourge.
Proceed.
I mean, that's
Go
fair.
now. I must tend to the needs of the ship.
Yeah. Hector, my brother.
The halo of your Aegis is strong. Are you ready?
Can't say I've heard that one before. This plague has taken hold of the sector, Hector.
We are burdened with a grave duty, Commander.
The Inquisitor's irresponsible acts have thrown Prometheum into a burning pyre. You see, the Brother Purifier, I can sense it. The dark side is strong in you.
What has that Emperor-damned Inquisitor unleashed?
She should have pointed us in the direction of the infection and moved on to let us carry out our holy duty. Her interference has put this entire campaign at risk. And yet the campaign persists.
Yes, and now all our strength will be necessary to extinguish this contagion.
Wasn't that the case before?
Yes, if you like.
We were fortunate that the Supreme Grandmaster intervened on the craft world, otherwise all of those characters would have died.
Yes, we have been honored by Lord Drago's presence.
He is trapped, doomed to wander the Chaos Wastes. I knew it. But he has been known to break into real space when the Brotherhoods of Titan are imperiled. How did such a situation come to be?
Kaldor Drago vanquished a demon prince when he was a mere battle brother, and the prince cursed him in retribution.
Some prognosticators believe the very same curse marked him for greatness. As a neophyte, we learned many tales of Lord Drago's victories.
What you have heard is no exaggeration, but the truth.
The previous Grandmaster was struck down in battle by the demon Primarch of the Death God, Mortarion. Drago was in the same conflict and immediately elevated to lead the chapter. His very first act was to swear vengeance. He sought out Mortarion alone, smashed aside the traitor's bodyguard, felled Mortarion, and carved his predecessor's name into the Primarch's diseased heart. Why did he not kill the traitor?
It is nigh impossible to slay Nurgle's favored.
But I would argue that Drago did far worse, an insult that will never heal. Mortarion has hated the Supreme Grandmaster and all Grey Knights ever since. So it was the Primarch who bound Drago to wander the Chaos Realm.
No, that was the demon prince who cursed our lord back at the very start of his career.
Drago returns to Acrylum 2 centuries later, fought the reborn creature, and was triumphant. But this fulfilled the terms of the demon's curse laid long ago. In its death throes, he cast Drago into the warp, exiling him to roam the realm of chaos.
Yes, if you go with the wisdom
Great.
of Janus, brother.
Good job, everyone. Proud of you. What is an armory? I've already forgotten. I'm looking forward to this. 42 days, though, really. Okay, so as mentioned, we have opened up the entire star map, and I'm a little concerned about these other variants. But let's start heading towards the center as we pass time and see what outbreak shenanigans happens this time. Alert! Warp Storm's barrage.
Warp storms barrage the Edict's surface. Significant hull breach detected. Further exposure risks catastrophic breakdown.
I'm not even in a warp... Oh, is that because of the craft world? Hey, look. We did it. Commander, I am pleased to report that Brother Beltic Kane has recovered from his critical wounds and can return to combat duty. Due to his injury, we needed to install an augmented torso reinforcement, and the Chief Apothecary estimates he will require 46 days to recover to full strength. His augmetic has no effect on the knight's performance and will not appear in their ability loadout. There's a research about that, but I don't know what it is. Commander, junior mechanic and clergy have returned from the barracks. They report that it is now fit for habitation. The decks have been restored, the quarters consecrated, and the armory restocked. The surviving stewards are even now preparing the area for your battle brothers. As per standard chapter regime, all potential comforts have been removed. Isn't that great? Alright, can I turn this in? What about this one? I need more servitors. I have 9 servitors. So, if I just lost a whole integrity, should I get another one? I also have no idea what the gun batteries are for. Ah, this is... Oh, okay, so I can do that now. I'm tempted to go... to just keep rushing the barracks here. Because not only does this increase capacity, but it also gives me additional recruitment rank. I'm probably going to have to increase... Where is it? That to gain additional servitors. That might be something we should do now. I have 42 days until the next report, so I can still do this, then do the next barrack upgrade and be good for the report.
The edict cries out for repair.
Okay. Sure. It cries out for repair. What?
Commander, I have depleted the seed samples allocated to my research. With your leave, I will make use of our reserves to continue.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
A capable decision. You will not regret it.
I have so many green seeds. We got like 15 of them from the last mission. Because I was a greedy boy and brought the extracto skull. Hey, greed is good. Until it's been. Commander, I have been studying my data from the craft world and have found a new use for the bloom seeds. Brother Ektar has begrudgingly agreed to smelt them in fires of purity until they turn to ash. But rather than casting the cinders into the ether, I will use them to create a sanctified ink that can be used to write holy psalms on purity seals to adorn your knight's arms and armor. What? I mean, that sounds great, but what the hell is that? Yep, I have absolutely no idea what the purity seals are. Great, we'll just let it go. Maybe it'll pop up later. Story time.
New mutations. The threat is magnified, Inquisitor.
I grow weary of your self-righteousness, Ektar. Ah, Commander. As predicted, the bloom is mutating. New and potent strains now plague the sector.
5 distinct strains.
We have already encountered the bloom I've called Poxus, the strain of disease. The infected do not perish, but are cursed with a blight that moulders even into their minds. This one I name Mortis, the strain of death. This noxious mutation annihilates entire populations before tearing the dead from their graves. Here is the bloom Necrosis, the strain of decay. It binds itself to all things living and mechanical, rotting all it touches. Here we have the bloom Dolorous, the strain of agony. It emits a compound that inflicts hysterical delusions and nightmarish torment on its sufferers. Last and most insidious, the bloom Tentarus, the strain of growth. This malady corrupts the purity of the human form with powerful mutations. A corrupt gift from the plague god.
Your taxonomy has been enlightening, Inquisitor, but the bloom continues to spread as we dither in details. We must respond at once.
Wow, how helpful, Actor. Our prognosticar choir has detected the presence of 3 new eruptions of bloom activity across this sector. We have informed Titan and must act...
We can't afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
Great, I realize that. I'm detecting a new form of plague activity that threatens to spread the plague into nearby systems. We should prioritize it. Why is that red? Alright, sure. You realize there are more... Okay, whatever. Follow the Inquisitor, it's fine. We don't want to piss her off any more than I already have. We'll go here. It's red. Red is bad, right? I couldn't even reach the other ones. They're so fucking far away. I mean, I could have reached the one on the right, but then I won't be able to reach this. What is this? This looks bad. Hello? The Bloom Dolores is the great afflictor of agony. Ah. I'm more concerned about the +4 than anything else. Well, I'm going to accept the Glorious Deed. Win mission with no critical injuries. I can do that. Maybe. Maybe I can do that. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to select a proper team of pissed off Grey Knights. Righty, this should look familiar to everyone. This is almost the exact same team we brought last time, except they've brought back Mithrak Boars here. Mithrak has taken a few grenades for the Emperor, so I figured it'd be appropriate to allow him to do that. We're keeping our same Interceptor because our other one has -6 max HP instead of -3, so, you know, being a little safe. The main difference, there's a little bit of one, is that, I realized two things. Two important things. First of all, the Purity Seal thing we talked about that I was incredibly confused about is for upgrading stuff here in the armory. This is what this means. I can upgrade this stuff using the appropriate colored seeds. Now, from what I can tell, none of them are green seeds, so I don't have anything to upgrade stuff, so we're just going to have to roll with it for now. Second, I was confused last time as to why, even though I have the talent that allows me to use a Servo Skull to use my Biomantis at any range, it is actually a Servo Skull you have to equip in order to do that. So, in my basic equipment slot, I've equipped the Apothecary and Servo Skull, which allows me to use any of my Biomancies at maximum range, or I think any range, maybe. A long range, basically. But I have retained my Extracto Servo Skull because I think this is a red area, so we can get a lot of good red seeds. Greed is good and all that. We also have Kadan Rugon, who is our main Purgatory here, with his Silencer. Even though, unfortunately, he does not have the Silencer talent, which I wish he did. But he has our Granadas, and what's more important than Granadas? Nothing. I'll probably head over to the Silencer upgrade later. But that's our team. Let's get her done. By the way, this is a high difficulty mission, so good luck, boys.
Target identified in remote location. Astra Militarum forces will be alerted by our agents and mobilized.
It's too late for that, Dominus. The Bloom spawn's already engorged. Our strike force has precious moments left to stop it.
Destroy the Bloom spawn spreader in 8 turns? You're shitting me. Do you realize how far away that is? I mean, assuming it's even referring to that. It says 1. Is that what that is? Because there's no way that's happening in 8 turns. Which means something absolutely terrible is going to happen in response, huh? Alright, well, let's figure out how we want to approach. Ah, the Bloom Sprout Spreader will disperse its spores into nearby systems unless we destroy it first. Purifying its bloom vents will delay the dispersal. So I guess we're going to waltz around... waltz around and do our best to take care of all these as we make our way to the end. I also realized, because reading is a skill that I'm good at, that in the bottom right, the top thing is a bloom spawn, and the second thing is a spreader. Which means only one of these is our goal.
With haste.
I wonder if so I can probably just ignore the bloom spawn, right? Which is probably a fucking tree. You know, just to tilt me a little bit more. Alright, well, I'll still make my way over towards the spreader. If we have to kill the bloom spawn, we have to kill the bloom spawn.
Foul intruders. They will not prevail.
An apostate has appeared. This is just a patrol, so I really shouldn't throw my grenade.
Brothers, stand ready!
I really shouldn't grenade them off the edge. It's just a patrol, Fable. It's just a patrol. A poor, weak patrol. It knows not what it does.
As you will.
It is mere cultists of the plague god. And is that truly worth it in the face of horror beyond imagining? Must save this for terrifying foes that are... Okay, I'm throwing it. Fuck it. The Emperor protects. Okay, yeah, great. Who saw this coming? Raise of hands, don't worry. I won't judge you too harshly. Greetings, give me your seed. Context is important. This should be our first red seed. I don't remember what it was called. She gave names to all of them, but I can't fucking remember.
Yes, Commander.
The only one I remember was Poxus, and that's because that made sense. I liked that one name.
It will be done.
I liked the name Poxus. Monsieur Purgator. How you doing, bro? Lived at one, huh?
Blessed are our arms.
Lived at one. But that's okay. You know, I suddenly feel a little bad about complaining about the Purgator. There was that one episode where I just bitched. And maybe it wasn't really deserved. You know? Maybe it was all my fault. I should have moved the apothecary up. Maybe it was all my fault.
Their plight is ended. Here.
Am I the one that's wrong? No, it's the kids. Alright, well. Let's,
My blade is yours.
The Emperor lights our path.
Everyone's full willpower. That's so weird. Let's get her done, shall we? Enemy forces gain +1 reinforcements. Wow. Thanks, Papa Nurgle. Just what I wanted to see.
The tainted.
Last time that happened, I don't think anything actually came of it, though. So I don't know.
I am here.
Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe
Yes, Commander.
we will suffer.
Rally, fools.
What the fuck is that? By the Emperor. Oh, you have tentacles.
Throne of the Emperor. That one's massive.
Ready.
We will not be daunted. Brothers, destroy that thing before the demons surround you.
Warp Rift had 4 reinforcements?
Here's a good spot.
Purge the beasts.
Okay. Well, that's something. Would you like the good news or the bad news? Because there's a little bit of both. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. The bad news. There are so many enemies. The good news. How thick are you? Ah, you're not that thick. I killed the fucking demon prince with more health than you.
My blade is ever ready.
There's a
What
grenade
is
option.
your will?
Oh, I want a grenade so bad. Must resist. This is here. And I can blow this up and destroy pretty much everything that pops out of this thing. So I kind of want to take my position over here, if I can. I'd prefer to go right there, but there's a bitch in the way.
Praise the Emperor.
You know how I feel about bitches.
As you will.
How's your throwing arm, Mithrak? Oh, it's good. You. Wait.
I am here to serve.
I require apothecary assistance. Mostly in the form of extracto. Why can't you reach? Why can't you reach? So Mithrak can just eat the Overwatch, do the biggest boom of his freaking life, and move on with everything. These are all the... If I go over here, I spawn this, and that's really gonna suck. So we need to stay on this right side. How the fiddly fuck am I supposed to do this? I guess this won't kill the Bloom guy. It'll just stop his Overwatch. This is a phenomenal grenade. Alright, Mithrak. For the Emperor! See? Told you it won't kill them.
Blessed are our arms.
It's kind of even more out of position, though. Any idea why he's here? Well, hello.
Your orders.
Man, I'll just shoot you down. I'll shoot you through the stairs. Tell me I won't. No one said life is fair.
My fury.
Pepe.
So to the unworthy.
Okay. My predicament continues. Can I see what you are yet? There we go. Target a blast area over 2 at range 14 to deal 6 damage. Afflict random 100% 2 turns. Heal 2 enemies. Okay, so I kind of don't want to be standing together if at all possible. Which I currently am.
Unleash me.
Hey, Mr. Purgator. You have a sick grenade arm, right? Like just a fat grenade arm.
With haste.
He has the confusion grenade, which means they won't die. They just won't be in a very good spot either.
What is your will?
Teleporting over there, I'm concerned I'll spawn the bloom tree. Wait a minute, how do I shoot? Can I shoot that somehow?
Your orders? My blade is ever ready.
I don't know if I can get a line on it. It'd be so nice if I could just eat this Overwatch and not be too
I am here to serve.
miffed about it. You know what? Fuck it.
It is their will!
Okay. Gimme. Greed is good. Gimme, 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 gimme. Why can't the servos go fly over the giant hole in the middle? Does that make sense to anybody? I was going to be so pissed if that spawned the blooms. I'm playing a dangerous game here,
Blade is yours.
which honestly is the best game. I would love nothing more right now than to stratagem and cause confusion amongst these 3 bastards who are all going to shoot me and cause problems. That would please me.
With haste.
I'd also love to just jump over there. But again, my concern of spawning the other bloom spawn is causing me to be a little irrational, you could say. Whoops. Do one of you have a big gun? You... Oh, you're a grenadier. That could be meant too. What about you? Regular cultist with tentacle arms. You? Regular cultist with tentacle arms. The grenadier it is.
So to the unworthy.
So I can stratagem the interceptor and get a double kill. Which might just be the play. I only get 1 shot at this, but... It looked like you did more damage, honestly. I had 3 ammo exactly. Yeah, why not? Can't shoot that. Alrighty.
am the Emperor's fury.
This is fine. This is fine. Perfect. Now I have an AP wasted. I can reload. I have one shot. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So this turn, assuming nothing overly horrible happens, we can blow up the plasma thing. Ow. The apostate survived, but that's okay. Oh, there's one more back there. I didn't even see you. Do you have the big gun? No, you have a small gun. I am so going to stab you. Wait, are there two there? Suppressed. I'm going to do a lot of stabbing. Why does it look like the bloom spawn is moving?
They come to have discovered.
Greetings, traitor Oh, you're moving away from the plasma.
We
Oh,
are the
dear
swords
God.
of justice.
Well, this isn't working out quite as I had hoped. Okay, this is fine.
Standing ready.
Your orders? My blade is ever ready.
Options.
My blade is yours.
Oh, that went first. I should have known. Damn.
You have
Well.
been judged.
I don't need to overcharge it. Or do I? Let's do it. Our sword's gonna do a lot of work here. I hope anyway.
My wrath is restored, brother Palamedes.
Okay, let's see. We've got a lot of work to do, my dear Interceptor.
Alacrity.
It's just killing this guy.
Purge.
With a good stab.
Get down!
A big boy stab.
Feel my wrath.
Are you serious?
You have been judged.
How did you not die? Fine. Now, how is your affliction resistance, Mr. Plague Marines? It is exactly 0. Nolla. And you are immune, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. Well, Granada time.
The Titan.
Let's inflict some craze, shall we? And I need to kill the apostate, so you
Praise the Emperor.
need to do this. We can even overcharge it.
Strike forth, brother.
And down the list we go.
Moving out.
I'm not sure why your damage is so muted, Mr. Palamedes.
Fall.
I'm somehow weakened. I'm not sure how, though.
For the Golden Throne.
I'm somehow weakened. Maybe it's the weakened affliction. Oh, who would have thought of that?
My blade is yours.
Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to use my Medicaid skull on myself because it will purify my plague and get me back up to just about full. And I think it's time we start a shooting. I have 2 AP, 2 rounds.
Standing ready.
Are you also plagued? You are not. You have 1 AP, 3 rounds. You have 2 AP. But it's best if you get to stabbing. I really don't need to buy another turn. I do, however, need to get away from my nightmare. The real question is, even though the Plague Marines are crazed, are they going to shoot Mithrak for being too close? Es la pregunta. Because I'm pretty sure next turn
To the enemy.
I can kill this thing if I don't get overly, overwhelmed. I love that talent.
Fall.
I'm gonna have 3 knights out of ammo, though. That really sucks.
Yum.
But hey, you know what they say. Alright, let's see how...
Powers protect us!
Greetings. Why is... Do you have a bayonet? Okay. That's fine. What are you doing? Oh. Are you both... No, you don't have a battle spear. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. I'm a little concerned about the reinforcements. What the fuck is that?
Brothers, strike for the chapter.
Oh god. This is really bad. What is that? Is that a, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try and guess. The Myphitic Blight Hauler. Okay.
The Emperor lights our path.
I really need to get rid of the blight. Like, do I just... Do I just cross my fingers and pray to the Emperor that
Standing ready.
if I kill this, it's mission over? Because if so, I can do that, I think. Maybe.
Feel my wrath.
11 hit points. 7 hit points. I can get bonus AP to anyone I want. 3.
For Titan!
Okay.
I must sanctify my rams.
Yeah. I'm out of willpower too. There's no seeds here, right? No. Alright, well.
Your orders?
What is your will?
No. I don't want to shoot, I want to slap.
Coward.
Let's hope this works.
Victory! A battle well fought and won, Commander. We have dealt the enemy a major blow today.
Great, don't leave me here. Let me leave, please. Oh, thank the Emperor. Oh, I wasn't concerned at all. What do you mean? That wasn't terrifying. Okay, note to self. Crazed grenades on Blight Spewer Plague Marines is not the smartest idea in the world. I got 8 of these red seeds, though. Level 3 Justicar. Not needed. Honestly, I probably should take him just to put more stuff in the roster, but... Oh, we have a green upgrade! I could do that. It's an Overwatch, though. I probably should take it. It's like my only tier 3 unit, though. Or, I guess it's tier 2. We have a sword. Wow. Activate to inflict panic with your melee weapon. Afflicted targets will move away from combat. So that makes them... It's fear? I haven't used a sword in a long time. Its ability... It's odd that its passive ability is not active, but it's a pretty disgusting one. They gain +1 use per turn for all their auto abilities. That means the auto shoot thing, which goes off only once, will go off twice. And if I give this to an interceptor, I can make it so that when I teleport, I'll gain +1 AP. Will it go? How would that work? So there's a talent where if you teleport, you gain +1 AP. Will it just make it so it goes off twice and I get +2 AP? This is power armor with plus willpower. Probably a good idea. +2 range for ranged weapons. What if I want all of this? God, that's greedy. We did get a little bit wounded, but that's alright. Felthrin has leveled up. Here's where his thing is. Where is it? Yeah. When this knight uses a teleport ability, they have a 50% chance to gain +1 AP. We can only teleport once per turn. But does that mean that it rolls the 50% twice with that sword? I wonder. I really love this ability. I kind of want to keep upgrading it. I also really like Hammerhand. This is insane. I'm not too enthused about the idea of causing it bleed. However, Armor Pierce could be good. So I don't like armor. I don't know which one it is, but there's one where you just like ignore the armor and deal damage straight to the health. I don't like that. I prefer the one where it does bonus damage to armor, so you can just strip it like immediately. Is that Armor Pierce? If so, I'm interested. Also, the ability to remove all mutations on demand is also pretty good. Pretty good. This would also be pretty phenomenal. Extra war gear. This gives me Aegis. Which could be good considering my love of putting me in very dangerous positions. But I love teleporting. So let's just make teleporting better. Mr. Purgator. We have our Granadas. And I'd love to get this +1 area. But I think I'm going to rush towards the bonus silencer range. Because I really like the silencer. That's currently what we're using. Alrighty. We did it. We acquired some red seeds. Is this the Eldari ship? It is. I wonder why we can still go back to the Eldari ship. Is Usaria going to have something important going on? I don't know. It might. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to make my way to any of the other areas, so they're going to have their plague levels increased, which means next time we'll make our way towards the center of the map and cross our fingers that we can move on. Our research is about to be complete, which gives us +1 willpower whenever a warp search happens. So, life is going swell. We're also... I may want to invest in... Where is it?
Servitors and components have...
Yeah. Research, defend the thing. Here in the Apothecarian, I can research increased wound recovery speed, and this might be worth investing. And in fact, if I can somehow make the Dominus boost her research speed, I might get this. Although, we are really low on servitors. So, things to think about. But that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. The daily releases have returned, and they will continue as we fight against the outbreak of the Bloom. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Bye!